Periscope, what's up? Greg Howes. It is Thursday morning. Good morning, everybody. God bless you. Good morning. Tammy Holloway, good morning. Jonathan, I see you. Louisiana's here. North Carolina, good morning. Hey, Yolanda, good morning. Park Forest is here. Valencia and Dallas. Good morning, good morning. Ethel in Memphis, good morning. Madison, Virginia. Yeah, high energy. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. It's Planet Shakers. North Carolina got the oatmeal going with the fruit and the yogurt. Ooh. Henderson, Nevada, good morning. What it do, Jonathan? Spartan Country is here. The state of Michigan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got your coffee going. Got your hot tea going. Got some breakfast going. Monica, Mississippi, good morning. I had my oatmeal this morning with strawberries and peaches. York, Pennsylvania, good morning. Thank you for the hearts. Much appreciated. Thanks for inviting people to come on with you. Thank you so much. Macon, Georgia. Right. A green smoothie. I don't know if I want to drink anything that's green. Oh, God bless you guys. Erlene, good morning. Your sister's on here in Memphis. Good morning, good morning. Yeah. High energy. Just because it's green, it makes it healthy. Okay, God bless you guys. Good morning. It's Thursday. I'm Greg Howes. This is Leaderscope. I'm glad you're with me this morning, and hopefully we'll have something worthwhile to say to get your day off to a decent start. God bless you so much. Poland, good afternoon in Poland. Wow. All right, Poland. God bless you guys over there. We had our Cornerstone Institute last night, and my class is on leadership, and so we have been looking at some of the important aspects of the individual in their leadership capacity and skill, and so we've been talking a lot about identity, and last night we got on the topic of purpose. Do you know what your purpose is? And I brought in a friend of mine named Tanya Townsend, and she was sharing about purpose in the class last night, did a great illustration about a chair and asking the class, what is the purpose of this chair? And does that purpose ever change? So a very interesting concept, purpose. And so it was a good class last night, and we'll probably pick up on that again next Wednesday night. So good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All you Cleveland Cavalier fans, you okay? You haven't jumped off the bridge yet? You all right? Down 3-0. I don't know. I think it might be over. Golden State Warriors, they seem like they are on it this year. 15-0 in the playoffs. If they win another one, be the first time in history an NBA team goes through the playoffs undefeated. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So Friday night will probably be it, huh? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Golden State and Cleveland. I want to talk to you a little bit more today about leadership It's a prophetic sweep. It's a prophetic sweep. All right. We're going to talk a little bit more about leadership this morning, and just pick at some things that are important if you want to be a great leader. Just some of the things that you need to be aware of, some things you need to know about. Yesterday I was telling you that every great leader knows how to handle fear. You've got to be able to handle fear, because fear is a common enemy that's just going to keep rising over and over and over and over. And you got to learn how to deal with it, to address it, overcome it, and defeat it. You've got to get that fear under your feet. And so one of the common acronyms for fear is false evidence appearing real, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. So I think we've heard that a lot. Yesterday I gave another one. You have a choice with your fear. And here it is, F-E-A-R. Forget everything and run. Forget everything and run, which is what we are tempted to do a lot of times, or face everything and rise, F-E-A-R. Face everything and rise. I love that. So as a leader, you're going to know how to face everything and continually rise up. Rise up. No sinking, no withdrawing, no pulling back, no isolating. You know how to deal with fear. And so you're going to face it and you're going to rise up. Face the fear and rise up. You're going to be like David. What did David do with Goliath? He ran toward Goliath. He ran toward him. Read your scripture, 1 Samuel chapter 17. David ran toward the giant and defeated him. And that's what we have to do with our fears. And then another thing I mentioned yesterday I thought was very important is that great leaders know how to listen. And great leaders listen to understand rather than listening to know how to respond. Great leaders listen to understand rather than listening to reply, to respond. So we want to be able to listen. When you're listening, you're going to pick up on what's in that person's heart. But it's not just listening, simply listening. It's listening to understand. Listening with empathy. Listening with compassion. Listening with understanding. Being able to put yourself in that other person's shoes and feel what they're feeling and get into what they're thinking and how they're reasoning things out and how they're arriving at conclusions. That only comes by being a good listener. Being a good listener. Now, we also said that great leaders always overcome adversity. If you're a leader, you're going to know how to overcome adversity. And you're going to be able to put adversity behind you. And great leaders make the dreams of other people come true. If you're a great leader, you're always going to have that ability to lift other people up with you. As you rise, they rise with you. It's not just you climbing the ladder and you're kicking everybody out of the way, but it's you rising and you're bringing other people with you. That's what used to be said about Michael Jordan when he was with the Bulls years ago, back in the 90s. It was said about Jordan that everybody he played with got better because of him. Michael Jordan had this ability to make the other members of his team better. He knew how to raise people up. He knew how to lift people up. Same thing is being said about LeBron James today, that LeBron James knows how to lift other people up. He knows how to make other teammates better than they normally would be. And that's the kind of leader that you want to be. You want to be the kind of leader that's helping other people's dreams come to pass. You're raising them up, pulling them up with you, and you're making them improved. You're making them better at what they do. Now, great leaders also recover quickly. This is something that I think we need to give more attention to, because so often we make mistakes or we commit an error, we fail in some way, and we just let that devastate us. We let it overwhelm us, and we let it knock us back for a few weeks. And it's a month gone by now before we show up again. You know, we've got to stop that kind of reacting, and we've got to realize that great leaders recover quickly. Great leaders recover quickly. We recover from our mistakes quickly. A few weeks ago, we did a baby dedication at the church, and the baby that was being dedicated was a little boy. The boy's name was Zion. And so when I took the baby in my hands and began to pray over the baby, to dedicate the baby to the Lord, I was referring to the baby as her, as she. She. Baby's name is Zion. The way they had the baby dressed was, in my opinion, anyway, never mind. I really thought the baby was a girl, and nobody had told me anything differently. So I'm praying for the baby, she. And finally, somebody tapped me on the shoulder and whispered in my ear and said, "It's a boy." And I just felt horrible. I felt horrible over that situation. Terrible, terrible. It affected me for the rest of that church service. It was messing with my mind. I went to prophesy over a guest we had with us that day, and the prophetic word didn't come out right. My teaching in that service didn't come out right. It just, that one situation just blew me out of the water. Now, I think by later on that day, I was able to recover, but to recover quickly means I should have been able to recover right there in that service. I made a terrible mistake. I probably offended some people in that family. I messed up totally and completely. And I wasn't able to recover in those moments. Blew me out of the water. So what I'm saying is, as a leader, as a great leader, we have to learn how to recover from those mistakes. Put it quickly behind you and move on. Now, as soon as I got in the office after that service, I sent an email to the grandparents who are faithful people in our congregation, and I apologized profusely over my mistake. And they were gracious in forgiving me and saying they understood. It was no problem, no big deal. So I was grateful for that. Now, what that did was it drove us to improve what we're doing when we're coming up on baby dedications. We've now put an application in place. And so we're asking for specific information. Even if it's obvious, we still want it on that application. Is this baby a boy or a girl? How do you pronounce the name of the child? Are the mother and father married? Because that's something that we've come up against at times. We have a father and mother standing there with this baby, and it's not clear whether or not they're married. And so we'd like to know that, so we know how to address them. Is the father even present? Is the mother present at that dedication time? So just some questions like that we can get that information up front, so we've got more information, better knowledge going into the actual baby dedication. And hopefully that's going to save us some embarrassment down the road. So what that mistake did, what that error did, was it drove us to make some corrections and try to improve some things and try to make the way we do it even better. You know, we've been doing pretty good, but man, that was a really huge mess up. And so it drove us to make some improvements. So anyway, my whole point is that a great leader will know how to recover quickly, All right, everybody good? You still love me? I made a mistake? Okay. All right. Great leaders realize that not only are they in authority, but they also recognize that they are under authority. They are under authority. Kind of like the Roman centurion that came to Jesus about getting his servant healed. And he told Jesus, listen, I understand authority. He said, I am a man under authority, and I have men under my authority. And I say to this one, go, and he goes. And I say to this one, do this, and he does it. So the Roman centurion understood authority. If you are a great leader, you're going to be one who not only has authority and exercises authority, but you're going to also be a person who is under authority. You're going to be a person who is under authority. A great leader is always interested in leaving a legacy. We want to make sure that we're working on the legacy that we will leave behind. That's extremely important for us. And when you get to the end of the road, when you finish your journey, you're able to look back and say, this is the legacy that I have left. And once you are out of here, once you leave this life, there will still be people here on the earth that are doing what they do. They are who they are because of your influence in their lives. That's far more important than the house you live in. That's far more important than the kind of car you drive, the kind of suit you wear, the kind of purse that you carry. Your legacy needs to be engaged with people. It's always about people. It's always about people. So let's keep that in mind as we're moving forward. Now, you're going to find that every great leader has developed their character. And this is something that each and every one of us are responsible for. I develop my character, you develop your character. You can't do it for me, and I can't do it for you. That is a personal thing. It's an individual thing. And it has been found that character, more than anything else, draws the hearts of people to your leadership. Character, more than anything else. Now, there are certain character tests that we need to be able to pass. One of them is your ability to handle success. We talk a lot about handling failures, dealing with our past, but are you able to handle success? Can you avoid that gravitational pull towards self-centeredness and self-focus, which success will take us to very easily? Can you handle success? Second thing is the test of being misunderstood. Your character is going to carry you through those times when you are misunderstood. Do you have the ability to deal with the fact that someone misunderstands you? Your leadership is going to be somewhat like parenting. You have the ability, you have the capacity to do the right thing, just like a parent does. And you do the right thing even if it's not a popular thing. And a lot of times in doing the right thing, you're going to be misunderstood. So are you able to deal with that? Are you able to deal with that? Can you overcome the desire to be a people pleaser, to do things just so people will like you, even though it crosses your convictions? So prepare to be misunderstood if you're going to be a great leader. Another character test is, how is it going at home? How's it going in your family? How are you getting along with the people in your own house? Sometimes you wish it was as easy at home as it is in other places. You're going to find that home is one of the hardest places to deal with your leadership capacity. I suppose that's because people in your house know you the best. They know who you are. You can't fool them. They see you day in and day out. They see your ups and downs. They see your good side. They see your bad side. They see your anger fits. They see your moods. They see all of that. So realize that your family is very important. Your family doesn't work for you. Your family loves you, and your family wants your attention. Your family wants your concern. And so that's another place where character is being put to the test. And then, who are you when no one's looking? It's another character test, right? Who are you when no one is looking? When the spotlight is not on you, how are you behaving? How are you acting? Are you the same in front of a crowd of people as you are when you're all by yourself? John Wooden, the legendary UCLA basketball coach, he once said the true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. So that's another character test. And then another character test is the ability and the willingness to help people who cannot help you back. Are you willing to invest in people? Are you willing to help people? Are you willing to elevate people who cannot do the same for you? We have this thing in us that wants us to be a social climber. We want to climb the ladder to success while we're pushing everybody else out of the way. There's a pull towards that. of self-centeredness. I'm going to make it for me. And as a great leader, you're going to be able to resist that and overcome it and make sure that you're helping other people and raising up other people and lifting up other people who probably will never be able to do that for you. But you do it for them anyway, because you see that one of your responsibilities as a leader is to benefit others, to serve others, to encourage others, to raise others up and show them how to win in life. I think that's important. It's important if you're going to be a great, great leader. So I hope this has been helpful to you this morning, just some thoughts about leadership, and I want you to be encouraged with it and strengthened with it as you move forward. This is going to be a great day for you. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being on with me today. Thank you so very much. You have open doors in front of you today. You have opportunities coming into your life. You have divine connections coming your way. You have divine resources coming into your hands. You have favor with God and man. Wherever there is sickness or disease in your body, I rebuke it now in the name of Jesus, and I command it to leave you. And I declare you are healthy, sound, and strong. I declare your mind is sound, your emotions are stable, and you are an overcomer today. God bless you so much. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. I'm going to talk to you soon.